Hey, and welcome back to Kingdom 360 with your host, the Grand Inquisitor Zane Venturi. Now, today we're going to have, in this in-car vlog, we're going to talk about the placebo effect. Now, some of you may know what the placebo effect is if, for example, you're feeling ill and you go to the doctors and the doctor, he won't tell you, of course, but he'll give you some pills. And you'll be under the impression that you taking them will make you better. Now the thing is, the pills don't contain anything, if bulking agents or whatever. And what it relies on is the fact that you're ill, you're feeling ill, and you're thinking you're ill. So you take this medicine and you feel better. How? Because the power of positive thinking. You construct the frame or the mindset in your mind that if you take this you will become better. So you have this pill and hopefully you'll become better, although the pill contained nothing that would be conducive towards you becoming better. It's just all in your mind, which is an interesting topic here now, because theoretically, why would we even need to take a placebo? Surely if everybody adopted a mindset which was positive and enriching, we wouldn't ever need to have the need for placebo. And it's interesting that human beings have been on this earth for so long, and yet we're still in this mindset of negative thinking. But yet if we were thinking positive or trying to look for the positives in every way, shape or form, our whole lives would be so much more richer, so much more spiritually, emotionally, cognitively wealthy. So it seems to me that we're almost in a zombie-like mindset where our minds are like governed by certain things in our environment that are dictating the way we should think. Friends, family, media. So they're all telling us, or through various influences, that the state of our mindset, basically. Now, if we could jump out of this complete zombie thinking and start thinking on a higher, deeper level, we wouldn't need placebos. We wouldn't need that magic pill to feel better. We'd feel better every day. We'd feel stronger every day. You've got people, for example, like Lance Armstrong, although let's put the doping scandal aside for 1 second. This guy's had testicular cancer, and obviously he's had treatment and so forth, but he has amazing mental fortitude and very, very good thinking. His mind is an amazing individual. Like I said, put away the doping scandal for one side, and we can learn from this in the respects of having a strong conviction and being able to change the reality that which we see to conduce us to have a better life. The thing is also, all these medical companies are making a killing of giving us a medication for everything under the sun, or even things that we don't have, which the doctors are telling us that we do have, and we're popping pills left, right and centre. To what end? I mean, don't get me wrong, there are situations where of course you need medication, but what I'm saying is there's a large part of the gamut where we don't. If we were to think on a positive, deeper, conscious level, we wouldn't need these things. We wouldn't need antidepressants. To be honest, it's like, the way I look at it, for example, I'm sitting in this car. Now, 200 or even 100 years ago, the way the most wealthiest people in the country were travelling around in was nothing compared to what I have here. Nothing. This would be been the opulence of luxury. So whatever we have, or whatever possessions, you know, we give a value that society tells us it's worth. Everything is, the value is decided by what society or yourself deem it's worth. So what I'm saying to you, we've got more people at the bottom end of the scale have certain things that people of 100, 200 years ago, the wealthiest never had. And so, like I said, this is all about your mindset. And you know, we've got this defective negative thinking, and people are profiting from this, and we need to really band together under one umbrella, march to the same drum, if you will, and you know, join together and realize that we're giving far too much control to these people, or they're having too much control over us, and we've really got to take that back and, you know, say to them, basically through our actions to the medical companies, no, we don't need all this garbage you're giving us. Because if I have a rich, mentally empowered mind, I don't need half the stuff. Don't get me wrong, if it's a detrimental illness, of course you're going to need medication of some sort or other, but by large and whole, your illnesses are being caused by your state of mind. And this is what I'm trying to tell you. You need to change your state of mind and go on this journey of self-discovery and self-improvement, and the wealth of what you will discover, boundless. So I'm going to wrap it up here, but please have a think about that zombie mindset that has impregnated our minds since birth, and it's been forced into us, pounded into us. We don't feel it because this is the thing that's been going on since we were born. We don't feel it. So let's take this into account. Now I'm going to wrap it up here. Please subscribe. Please watch all the commercials through. Help the channel, and you know, hopefully support the channel so we can make more of these videos and hopefully reach more people. And from now, I'm gonna be seeing you soon.